All right, what's up, YouTube? So today we're going to be talking about the iPhone XR and whether or not this is a good phone to get in 2025. So let's get into it. So the Apple iPhone XR has a 6.1-inch display, which is a nice size screen in my opinion. It's very good for content viewing, consuming like video streaming and whatnot. We have a 12 megapixel camera and you can capture 4K at 60 FPS, which is still pretty good in 2025. We have a single camera lens in the back. We have a 3 gigabytes of RAM in the phone and the Apple A12 Bionic chip, so it's not the fastest phone and it's certainly outdated, but it still will perform everyday tasks somewhat well. We have a 2,942 milliamp battery, which is a decent size still. And this phone was released in 2018, making it about 7 years old. And we are currently running the latest software, which is iOS 18.6. I believe iOS 26 may not be available on the iPhone XR, or it might not be available for the general public yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, with that being said, the iPhone XR is old. It's slower than most of the more modern phones, but there are some pretty good features about the phone which make it still usable in 2025. So, um, one of the main ones I would say is probably the price. For what the iPhone XR offers, you can get it for relatively cheap. I still think this is kind of expensive. I got mine for roughly about $100 on Facebook Marketplace. So the price tag is somewhat good. Online, it looks like most people are selling theirs for like 120 to like $180. But for a phone that has a good camera, still getting current software, a decent battery life, and a nice size, and what else? The camera is somewhat decent. I think I just said that. But yeah, the phone, in my opinion, is still good for the average everyday user. It's not the fastest. It doesn't have the latest specs or software or hardware, but it still gets the job done, which is still amazing for a 7-year-old device. So when we look at our video, we can take 4K at 60 FPS, which in my opinion is still really good for creating videos and taking photos. So you'll be happy with the iPhone XR in 2025 if you're looking to buy it for video creation. And let's see what else. We do have a 60 hertz refresh screen rate, which is slow, but it's still usable. YouTube is great on this device. I love it. This is a great backup device for me, in my opinion, but you could use this definitely as your daily driver.
Let's do it. I'm at the
As you see,
surprise.
scrolling is excellent.
Magic stars.
One thing that does suck is that you cannot play Fortnite on the iPhone XR. See, it says this device cannot run Fortnite, which sucks. But you can play Roblox, you can play Call of Duty, and I believe you can play a vast majority of other games out there. Web browsing, perfect. Calls and texts, excellent. This phone is water resistant. It's not waterproof, so I wouldn't recommend taking a shower or taking it to the beach or the pool. You probably will break it. And overall, I think the iPhone XR has aged well, and for a 7-year-old device, it still can handle a lot of things. And it's a nice size screen, nice battery life, good camera, still supports the latest software, and the price tag is somewhat good. You could probably find this on like OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace for around 80 to $100. And another thing we should talk about is the battery life. So, um, I recommend looking for one that has like battery life over 90%. Mine came with 80%, which is still supporting normal peak performance, but yeah, this will probably need a replacement in the near future. So, there's not really much more to say about the device. It's just your average basic iPhone. There's really not much more to say other than that It's older device. It's losing a lot of what I'm trying to say is that it is getting older, and you know in the future it probably won't be a good device to use because of the lack of software and outdated hardware. But for now, the iPhone XR is still going strong, and I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10 if I have to rate it. So that being said, please let me know what you guys think about this phone, whether or not it's a good device to get in 2025. If any of you are still using it, tell me what you like and dislike about it. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.